Hello, BookTube. I wanted to make 3 quick announcements. This won't be a long video at all. I've had a lot of emails, and I've also realized that I've left a lot of these things vague. I wanted to pull them all together in one video because there's some communal things that we're doing in March, and March is right around the corner. Now that Leap Day is over, and the first of those is our Trollope read along. We are for the rest of the year. We are going to read Trollope novels that are not part of big beloved series, but rather that stand alone on their own. So for the whole of 2020, we are going to consort with lonely Trollops. And we are starting with the biggest, fattest, lonely Trollope of them all, The Way We Live Now. And since we're going to take advantage of the fact that there's a little extra time in the month, so we're going to do 20 chapters of The Way We Live Now each Sunday, starting tomorrow. so that's announcement number 1, is that our year of consorting with Lonely Trollop starts tomorrow with the first 20 chapters of The Way We Live Now. And then the second big event that starts in March is Marsathon, which we're doing a read-along of all of the Edgar Rice Burroughs Barsoom novels, starting in March and doing 1 book a month. Now, these are small books, so you are definitely encouraged to read along. It won't be much of a strain on your reading budget, especially since, in terms of the literal budget, all the books are free to download. But I'm doing this. The event belongs to Mike at Pints and Paperbacks, and we're joined by me and Scott at Book Invasion, and Matt at Paperback Junkie, and Mark at Riches and Reads. We are. There are two aspects of this. You are, of course, encouraged to read these books with us because they're such good, mindless fun. But we're going to be doing a discussion video. There'll be a discussion video on each one of those channels on the final Sunday of every month. So the final Sunday of March, we'll be discussing A Princess of Mars, the first book in the series. And the other wrinkle, the other alleged event that I assume will try to make it happen, is a monthly live stream where all 5 of us get together. Or as many as the 5 as can get together. We're all in different time zones except for me and Mark. We'll get together and talk about the book of the month. So that's thing number 2, is to gear you up for Marsathon. And then thing number 3 is March Mystery Madness, a big BookTube event that was hosted by Elizabeth at Lizzie Faye Loves Books and a whole bunch of other great BookTube channels, in which all month long we celebrate murder mysteries in all of their infinite variety. Now, I will be talking about murder mysteries on this channel quite a bit during the month. I've shifted around some of my reading so that it'll include quite a bit. I'm thinking that I might do a TBR tomorrow, but for now I wanted to mention that I'm going to do Mystery Monday every Monday in March, so that we'll discuss murder mysteries, we'll discuss specific novels or specific authors. I'm hoping it'll be a lot of fun. And aside from that, there's March of the Mammoths, which is, of course, a challenge for you to finally pull those big books down off your shelf and get them read. And there's Alan Morrison's ongoing Chunksters for Charity Challenge, where you're encouraged to donate money to Book Aid International for every huge book you read, or for every book you read if you wanted to be extra generous. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in March, but mainly those 3 things. We are consorting with Lonely Trollops all year, and we're starting with The Way We Live Now. It's a heck of a novel. If Trollope, the Victorian novelist, has ever intimidated you, this is the perfect way to get past that, and oh, the joys that wait for you if you do. And then also Marsathon, where we go from the sublime to the ridiculous and read the Mars novels of Edgar Rice Burroughs, starting with the first one, and March Mystery Madness, which that one's the vaguest of the 3 announcements because I'm going to be talking about mysteries all throughout the month. Anyway, I plan on reading. I mean, I can make a TBR, but I don't have all the books. I plan on reading, in the month of March, every new released mystery that comes out in the American market. That I get my hands on anyway, so we shall see. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Just a quick video to mention all of that, and we'll reconnect tomorrow for our first whack at a lonely Trollope. So that'll be tomorrow, but on from there as well. So I'll see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.